All right, everyone. Welcome back to the Land of Khem. I am your host and the author. My name is Jeffrey Drum. Thank you all so much for joining me again. All right, everyone, welcome back. This is Sunday Site Visit 20, and today I will be exploring the Pyramid of Khentkawes on the Giza Plateau. And I won't preface today's footage with any diagrams because prior to this expedition, I did not examine any of the research because I wanted this site visit to be a genuine first impression of this incredible monument. So today, I'm going to take you all along with me on this absolutely spectacular adventure. So if this is the type of content you're interested in regarding the function of the Egyptian pyramids, please subscribe to the Land of Khem here on YouTube. Click that little notification bell so that you do not miss the new episodes that premiere twice per week. Like, comment, and stay tuned. If you want to help support the channel, thelandofkhem.com. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my handle is @thelandofkhem. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that is it for today's intro. So without further ado, let's get right to it.
What a way to start the shot. So now we're going to take a little walk and see how far we can get. Hey, buddy. See how far we can get before people stop me. And today, like I said, we're not in search of anymore because I can see it there in the distance, but we're going to see if we can actually get out there. The pyramid, the monument, the temple is referred to in a number of different ways. Some interesting covered up pits here. There's one here and one here. I guarantee you there's a big pit that goes down into here, down into the bedrock. You can see some of the adjacent structures here. There's one here, one here. Look at all this erosion down off the side of the causeway here. Look at that, running down this way, going down here, down here. See the color of that, but there's some reddish black material down in there. Of course there is. Here's a big deposit that you can see there. Just so you can get some perspective of where we are. And we are heading to the monument here. And hopefully we'll be able to get down there before anyone has anything to say. So I know you guys are probably just enjoying the silence and the beauty of the desert, because I certainly am at the moment, but just to give you some feedback on what we just saw inside the Pyramid of Khentkawes, the final pyramid of the Giza Plateau, I would say I got some pretty conclusive evidence that the red, what originally looked like patches, were actually coating compound, a rather thick layer of coating compound covering the walls of the upper chamber. And there's modern restoration or concrete around the edges of it, which is why I originally thought that it was a patch, but it looks like the modern concrete was added to the edges so that the rest of it didn't fall off. Now, it does look like there was some intentional removal of that material, but that's not necessarily by the Ministry of Antiquity. All right, and it looks like I might get pretty lucky here today, because I'm just going to keep on walking, and you may be able to see the structure there in the distance. And this is an accessible area because I've come back here with Yusuf before to explore this side of the plateau, which is an area I can pretty much guarantee you've never seen before. So final pyramid, central pyramid, and great pyramid. And there's a bunch of structures over here. Burial tombs, as they would say. The cemetery adjacent to the cemetery. And some of the rock cut tombs over here. Which, granted, some of these are dynastic burials. Of course, they would have come back out here and repurposed the area, and we're going to see if I can get up close and personal to this guy over here. Yeah, buddy. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what I was looking for. The Monument of Khentkawes. And to be honest with you, I have no idea what to expect here. As always with these Sunday site visits, I want you to get my initial first impression of experiencing these areas of the plateau and all the sites that I visit. I mean, this is the whole intention of doing these, is the first-hand experience of exploring here in the desert and here in Egypt. There are some seriously eroded pillars here. So let's check it out. I can already tell you this is constructed on a mound of bedrock. You see the bedrock there? Some of the stone masonry at the top. All right, resuming the expedition. I'm not sure where I had to cut off because my GoPro was too hot and I had to change the battery. So we just entered the threshold of the monument Pyramid of Khentkawes. Just walk through this area here. I gotta say, this is a pretty imposing structure. And in my preparation for this video, I will see if I can find some diagrams, but as I was saying, I don't know if I got cut off. I didn't do any investigation prior to looking at this and visiting this particular site because I wanted it to be a first-hand experience. And I was just in here getting some shade. A large excavated cavity into the bedrock. You can see bedrock here, some casing stones. More on the top. We'll see if we can get around to this area. I'm going to do a loop around the outside and then we'll walk back to where we just saw. Look at that, some granite over here. Interesting configuration. Looks like that stone right here might have fallen. Massive pieces of red granite here. So this is the southern side. We just walked in from the western side. I was just over here, came from down there, walked in here. This is the southern side of the monument here. We kind of cut through an opening in the center of the structure. What were huge pieces of red granite here. Look at that hole. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's definitely a hole there. And it looks like it goes back into the bedrock. Some red granite down in that pit. Interesting. Okay. I knew there was a good reason for coming down here. So there's definitely a pit there at the bottom. lines here. So there's a hole here, and a pit here, and another cavity going in this direction. And this hole here looks extremely eroded and smooth. And a big deposit of iron oxide up here in the ceiling. Another Land of Chem exclusive. It has been an amazing day up here today. 7-3, the opening of the Sirius Gateway. All right, Yellow Bean. And we're going to continue to take a look. Some of these excavated areas. And I'm almost certain that I've been down here with Yusuf. 2017 or maybe 2020. There's a large pit there. So this actually looks like a rock cut tomb. You can see the statues and the hieroglyphs. So this was an area that was probably repurposed as a burial. And they find these areas that are clearly very crudely done to mimic the style of the ancient civilization. And they buried some people in here. And so they call all of these things burials. But I guarantee you this. Ooh. No surprise, no surprise. Look what we have here. Another hole that's been plugged up. And look at how eroded this thing is. And it looks to be a piece of granite that was stuck up in there. Look at how eroded this hole is. And leading down into the pit. But of course, so we're going to go around the other way, back toward the causeway. find a good vantage point where we can get some perspective of the overall layout of this structure. And again, I'll try to find some diagrams.
All right, everyone, just a quick reminder that if you want to help support the channel, just check out thelandofchem.com. I have the new 6th degree green lion logo, the 5th degree central pyramid hydrochloric acid logo, the new 2nd edition print copy of the Land of Khem book, this beautiful new Egyptian blue edition, signed copies, extremely rare, only 89 copies in existence of the original 1st edition purple orchid paper print of the Land of Khem book are also available all at thelandofchem.com. So if you want to show some love, just check out the website. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much for the support.
There we go. Giant eroded hole here. Giant eroded cavity here. And these holes are going down to those excavated areas that I just showed. Here's another one. All right, this is the shot I was looking for. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to cut for today the monument of Khentkawes. Yalavina.
All right, everyone, that is it for today's video. This was Sunday Site Visit 20, the Pyramid of Khentkawes. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. And in the next episode in the series, I will be presenting the prolific research behind this incredibly significant monument that I believe was directly connected to the overall operation of the Giza Plateau. If this is the type of content you're interested in regarding the function of the Egyptian pyramids, please subscribe to the Land of Khem here on YouTube. Click that little notification bell, like, comment, and stay tuned if you want to help support the channel. Thelandofchem.com. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my handle is @thelandofchem. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that is it for today's video. So I will see you next time. Yo, are you still watching this? Please subscribe to the Land of Khem here on YouTube and click that little notification button. New videos coming out every single week. And check out this other episode. Come on, do it. Do it now.